Hey everybody, Tyler here for TNT Outdoor Adventures. I'm here with my good buddy Joe Lattice, and we're down on Haven Lake in Milford, Delaware. It's December 11th, it's about 30 degrees out. Right now the water temperature is high 30s, might reach the low 40s if we get a warm day. And we're down here, we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to get on some late season big bass. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, I'm going to show you what I'm throwing today for my spinning reel of choice. This is a Fenwick HMG spinning rod. It's 6 foot, this is a medium to light and a fast action. Alright, I've paired that with a Fluger Purist reel. This is a 10 ball bearing reel. It's a 5.2 to 1 ratio. It's a very nice reel, really smooth, and not at a crazy high price point either. You can get a look at it there. It's got the metal spool on it, the metal bail here. It's a nice heavy one too, not like some of the flimsy ones you'll see on your cheaper reels. It's a very nice high quality reel for the price point. Like I said, it's right about, I believe I paid like $80 for this reel at my local Cabela's. Really good setup though. I've just paired this with some 8-pound monofilament line. And what I'm throwing today on my spinning reel is just a generic rattle trap. This one you can see just looks like maybe a small bass, has some red on there, making him look like he's wounded. I've had really good luck with the red on the rattle traps. For some reason, it mimics like a wounded fish in the water, and the bass really like it. So we'll see if we can't get any on this today. Alright, once again, giving you a little look at Haven Lake here down in Milford, Delaware. This water is as calm can be. It's like glass out here today. It's real cold, got ice forming up on the eyelets of our rods already. You see that bobber right out there? About 4 foot underneath him, we got a shiner, live lining. These bass love these shiners this time of year. Once again, I'm here with my good buddy, Joe Lattice.
Hello there. What we got today is the water temperature I'm looking at it is 34 degrees right now. What we're throwing here is a Spros. It's a suspended jerkbait, and what this does, it goes about 5 foot. You get it down, you stop it, and what it will do, it will stay suspended in the water just like this. And a lot of times the best way to trigger the fish is kind of jerk it once in a while, and that's why they call it a suspended jerkbait. And 9 out of 10 times, once you're down there about 5 foot and you stop it, they'll nail it. That's one bait. The other bait that I'm really preferring to throw today is, they just call it a jig head. It's got red eyes and a curly tail. It's perfect, real slow presentation. So if that's what they want today, if the suspended jerkbait and the rattle traps and this don't work, we gave it everything we got, but we feel confident we will get some. So between this and that, and James throwing the rattle trap, and we have the shiner out also, we should come across bubble. So hopefully we will, and we'll show you guys, catch up with you guys later. Thanks. You got?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on, buddy.
Yeah, we didn't get shut out. Look at that nice bass.
Look at that nice
look
bass.
at that nice bass. Look at that, James. Yes. Woo! James, look at that beautiful cup.
Look at that bass, baby.
Woo!
Look at that.
God damn.
Here.
James.
Look at that, buddy.
Congratulations, buddy. That's, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we come down here today. It's cold. We're not going to get many bites, but I just said to my good buddy James before he caught this fish, I said when we do get one, it will be a good one.
That's right. Let's get him out of here. Take a gander at this guy. Look at this beautiful.
Look at that beautiful color.
Look at that.
I'm going to weigh him, but my scale's messed up, believe it or not. But we'll weigh him. Get my hands to work. But this is why me and James come down here, see? For this reason. They still got to eat the bass.
I think that's the line.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There we go.
You'll be free in a second.
There we go.
Look at that. I'm going to take some pictures.
Look at that beautiful bass.
Look at that.
Beautiful color in him. Caught him on the rattle trap. Like I said, that red rattle trap, they love that. What a gorgeous bass.
Isn't that gorgeous?
What a nice bass, man. Nice fish. All right, we just got our second bass in the boat. This is why we come out here. This is why we come out here in mid-December. Look at the size of that bass. Gorgeous bass. We got the whole lake to ourselves. Now, you're not going to catch many, but out here in the late season, this is about quality over quantity. Look at that bass. What a gorgeous bass. Alright, everybody, we just got done pulling our second bass in the boat. We've had two in. The first one was 3 pounds 12 ounces, and our second one was 5 pounds 6 ounces. Like I said earlier, this isn't like the spring and the summer. You're not going to catch a lot of fish. You're not going to catch smaller fish. This is about, working the bait slowly through the water, because that's how these bass are. They're moving slow. The water temperature is like 34, 35, maybe 36 degrees out right now. So the bass are moving real slow, and that's just how we have to work our bait through the water. And if you do that, you'll have good luck, and you will catch big bass if you just work it nice and slow through the water. In the deeper area, we're working right about 6 foot of water right now. That's about as deep as this lake gets. So if you just work that slowly through the water, bounce it off the bottom depending on what you're throwing, and eventually you'll get a bite. I guarantee it. You will catch larger bass out here when it's cold. I'm going to show you guys what I just tied on here. This is a storm soft shad. Unfortunately, I lost my rattle trap. I had it tangled up around the eyelet. I didn't realize it, and I made a cast, broke it off. So I went ahead and I tied this on. Now this is a diver. As you can see, it's got the bill up here. That way when I can get down in those deeper 5-6 foot range where those big bass are laying this time of year. The paint scheme on this is very similar to like a yellow perch. You can see it has the vertical black lines there, orange down bottom, yellow in the middle, and a green up top. And now Storm calls this their soft shad. The entire bait has like a rubbery texture to it, even though the body, where it's fatter, is a hard plastic just encased in that rubber. And you still have this flimsy rubber tail that gives it that almost like an S motion through the water that those fish really like. It's got the single treble hook on it. So we're going to give this a shot and see if we can't pull up another big bass for you guys using our Storm soft shad. Alright, everybody, I'm going to go over my casting setup of choice. Once again, this is a Fenwick HMG casting rod. This one is 7 foot in medium to heavy, and it's a fast action. Now, I own my spinning rod that I showed you earlier before I owned this one, and I liked the Fenwick rod so much I went out and I bought a casting rod to match it. I've paired this rod with a Cabela's Tournament ZX100 HLS casting reel. It's a 7.1 to 1 ratio for them nice fast retrieves. If you need to bring in the line quick, helps you get them bass in quicker to the boat. I prefer the 7.1 to 1 ratio on just about all my casting reels. Now I have my line on here is 12-pound test Berkeley Trilene, just the generic line, nothing special, not running any braid or anything on this particular setup. And what I'm throwing on this today is a 4-inch, this is the Chartreuse soft swim shad from Storm.
Eating my good bait. Look at it.
Got our first little pickerel.
Hope I still got good. I still got the bait too. Yes, you fucking pickerel.
That little pickerel picked up that big old.
You know what a fucking bastard did. Look at that. Well, I didn't get skunked.
Right off the bat,
but
got
look,
our first little pickerel.
Yeah, but at least I still got. Look, he's kicking.
Yeah.
Bait.
Look at that bait fish. That little pickerel Got that
Look at
big
that.
old
The
bait.
little, look.
Look at that.
Now you tell me. Huh?
Look at that.
First cast with this big salty.
First cat. We just picked these bait fish here up just at our local country store down here. They call these black salties, I believe. It's a big old hardy fish, significantly bigger than shiners. And this is the first time that either of us have fished with them, isn't it, Joe?
Yes, it is.
And we haven't had it in the water but a minute, and that pickerel hit it already. So they must like these. Alright everybody, we just moved. We were at Haven Lake. We got up for a little bit. We went to a country store, made a stop. It's a nice, they have a nice little bait shop there. We got ourselves some black salties that are live. We're going to be live lining them for you. See how they do. We just threw our first one out. It wasn't in the water but a minute, and we picked up a small pickerel. And also, I got another rattle trap. I'll show you here. This is the Spro rattle trap. They call it the Roland Martin Signature Series. And we're going to see how this goes for us. We got another pickerel or something on the line already on this black salty.
He's got it. Come on, be a big one fish. Come on. Tell him, let him make sure he's got it.
We're going to let him take it, and then we're going to see what we got here.
The line still ain't real tight. Hang on. We'll make sure he's got it. Got it.
All right.
A little better. Oh, he got off.
Ah,
Shit.
and he took the bait. I'm telling you, the fish are here, folks.
Jesus Christ.
These fish are here. I mean, we haven't been here 5 minutes and we've got 2 bites. Joe, I can't believe it, man.
That felt good. Honest, that was a good one.
We haven't been here 5 minutes.
What a bummer. 2 casts. That was only 30 seconds. And then that one hit that new bait fish I heard about.
I'm going to get my line in the water. I'm going to tie on this rattle trap, and we'll be back with you guys shortly.
It's a fish. These things work.
We got another one on the black salty. We haven't even been here that long, and this is our 3rd bite.
Another.
Just a little pickerel. They like these black salties.
Take that on another shot. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that shot. Look at the bait's still swimming. Look.
Yeah.
I'll be able to save him. Watch Joe, he can pull a rabbit out of his hat. Watch this. This Joe's good. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. See ya.
There he goes.
How do you like that? That's a nice trick there, ain't it, fellas? You just take the hook with the pliers and kind of swing him, and that way you ain't got to touch that slimy pickerel. And look, the best part is, I still got my bait.
These are these black salties.
Yeah. Go ahead, James. Tell them what it is.
These are these black salties. We picked them up down here at the country store. What's the name of it, Joe?
Williamsville.
Williamsville Country Store. They got a little restaurant and a tackle shop, little hunting shop. These black salties, though, these seem to be the hottest thing on the market right now as far as live fish go. And they're a lot more resilient than shiners.
Yes.
This is probably our 4th or 5th cast with him.
Right. Yeah.
And
yeah.
he's still swimming
lively.
fine.
Yeah, they're very lively.
You won't get that with any shiners, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now look at, see him. Now watch him swim. Now look at that. Just after catching that pickerel, look at him.
It looks just like a wounded fish.
Look.
And they're eating him up in here. They're eating him up.